stumbled across this in the woods. It looks like someone's building an underground bunker just in case this pandemic goes south. We're not sure what it is or who's building it, but we might move in. 4 people are going to live here. The project to finish is going to cost $5,632. If each person has $8 already, how much more money do they need to finish this project?
What up, my quarantine people? Back at it again, starting with a fresh week of quarantine math problems. Very excited about this week. We got some guest mathematicians coming on to get some questions in. Today you're stuck with me again though. So let's just dive right in with our sides check, because if you are a avid quarantine math follower or InstructaBeats subscriber, you know we love our sides check here. The S stands for statement. So my statement for this question is going to say, they need blank dollars, ooh, that's supposed to be dollar sign, there we go, more to finish the project, right? So they need blank dollars more to finish the product. So when I go back, I'm identifying anything about dollars, obviously, and then anything else that I need to know about the project. So this is my guiding light. That's what I'm going to go back and I'm going to try to identify. Now typically we would circle them or box them or underline, but because we are doing videos, let's just jot them down. So what I identified was that there was 4 people, and that's important because later it told me that each person, right, so each person already had $8. Okay, each person already had 8. And then I know that I need a total of $5,632 to finish the project. Now, again, the reason I circled that is because A is about dollars, and then B was talking about finishing the project. So my statement's saying how much more do they need to finish, which leads me to know that I'm going to be developing a part-whole model here to help me solve this question. So here is my part-whole model, right? Got this right here, make it nice and long. I know that the entire project was going to cost me, or cost them, not me, I'm not building a bunker, I don't have that much money, $5,632, right? I know there was 4 people there, okay? So now 8 was going to be very small, so I'll do my best right here. So I know there's going to be 4 people who each have $8 already. So 1, 2, 3, 4 people, and each of them have $8. Now I can double check my tape diagram makes sense, because if this is money, right, whatever the total is, the parts also have to be, and I can see that this is $8. So if I have $8, $8, $8, the parts are dollars and the total's dollars, which makes sense. And then my question was asking me, how much more do I need to finish it, right? So if 4 people each have 8, how much more money do I need to reach the goal of 5,632? So the first thing we want to do is we want to find out, okay, well, we know part of it, so how much do we actually have already? I have 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8, which is repeated addition, which means I could also do multiplication. So this is a basic fact right here, right? If I have 4 groups of 8, that multiplication would look like this, and I know that's 32, which means, okay, so far we have $32. What else do we need to add to that to equal 5,632? So yeah, I did one step, but I'm not done yet, right? Now, how do you solve for this missing number? Okay, if you're trying to add 32 plus something equals 5,632, you rewrite it using your fact family knowledge, your inverse operation. So to solve this question, I'm going to take what I need and I'm going to subtract what I know I already have, and that's going to tell me how much more I need. So let's go do that on another paper. So I have 5,632, and I'm, oh, look at that, that works out perfectly. I'm subtracting the 32 I already have, which means I need $5,600 more, or not me, sorry. They need $5,600 more to finish their project. So I'm going to go ahead and write that in. And then this right here would be 5,600, and if you want to double check, we did our equation. If you want to check it as a part of that, 5,600 plus 32 equals 5,632. So we've checked it, it makes sense, and that's how you do that. Now that's a multi-step equation, but if you develop your plan, and you might not have used a tape diagram, although I think those are the best thing out there for this, you know that, okay, this is actually a two-step question, but I knew what I needed the whole time. I needed to find out what I needed. So even though I multiplied 4 times 8, and even if this is a multiple choice test and 32 was an answer, I wouldn't have picked that because I hadn't figured out how much more I needed. That was how much I had, right? And if you really wanted to get good at it, you could have even labeled this part as how much you had, okay? So that's how you do that question. Please check us out this week for our guest quarantine mathers. That's not a word, I just made it up, but that's okay because it's quarantine time. I can do whatever I want. All right. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face. If you're feeling sick, please stay inside. And as always, stay safe. Do math. I'm out.